So basically, we will be taking an example, how we are creating a strategy, and we will be taking a case study. So let's see one brand which wants to implement its paid marketing strategy. And along the way, we will be learning few concepts as well while we are making the and while we are seeing this case study. So here is the website, if you can see. So this website is basically Mind Mentors. Okay, and this website is a chess academy. I'll also show you the website for this brand so that you get a better idea. Maybe you can open it at your end if you want. So this is the website. As you can see, all their focus is in the chess, students playing chess, basically the kids, they organize chess tournaments. They also prepare students, they also coach students for the chess, and they have mentors in their academy as well. So this is their business model looks like, right? So this chess for this chess academy, they want to implement a paid marketing strategy so that they can get the leads. So before making a paid strategy, I mean, the first thing that we need to do is we need to find out the exact audience that this brand needs. Like, who are we targeting, right? Because we need to show ads to the people so that they can register either in the ads itself, the form in the ads, or they visit the landing page through the advertisements, and then they fill their details. So suppose the audience will go through something like this. This is an advertisement that is being shown to them. They click this ad, and then they either get a form directly or they visit the landing page, and then they fill their details. But for this to know, but to find out, like, first we need to find out what is the audience of the I mean, what is the audience for this chess academy, for Mind Mentors? What is the audience? So since they are providing chess coaching to the kids, we cannot directly target kids here because we cannot show advertisements to kids below the age of 18 years. So any tool forbids us to do that. I mean, it doesn't even provide the age group below 18 years, whether it is Facebook or whether it is I mean, whether it is Meta or it is Google or anything like that. So the primary audience for this brand, for Mind Mentors, would be the parents. So what we want basically is we want parents to click on our ad and visit the landing page. Uh, so we want the parents to see all the details about Mind Mentors, what they are providing, or we want them to. So first thing is we want them to explore the landing pages and to know about the Mind Mentors Academy. Or our goal can be registrations. We want the parents to come to the landing page of Mind Mentors Academy and then fill the details. So this is basically our goals, and they can be different. I mean, it can be registration, it can be just seeing the details of the page. It can be something like we want our audience to see a particular video. So all these goals we can keep in mind, and then bring our audience into the landing page. So what goal are we selecting for our audience? That basically depends on what stage the user is. So our user here is, or I mean the parents who will be visiting the website of Mind Mentors. So at what stage they are? So I'll tell you, like, Mind Mentors have started their academy recently. This is the this is their current situation. They have started their academy recently. So obviously they are not globally known. Not globally, I should say. I mean, they are not. Uh, their brand is not as much known to the people. So they are a new brand specifically. They are new brand in the market. So what we are going to do? Suppose we directly tell them to fill the details on a landing page. There are less chances for them to convert. I mean, there are less chances that they will be sending their child to this academy to learn chess. What we can do is, first, since it is a new user on the website, first our job is to make them explore the website or explore the services that the Mind Mentors are providing. So the first step is, we want parents to explore the details about the program. That's what we want. We want them to explore all the services, what actually your kid is getting. They will be providing mentorship or coaching to the students. Apart from that, there will be prizes as well, you can say. Then there will be world class chess mentors, something like this. So all these services, first we need to make them aware. Once they are aware of the brand, then we can again target them with the campaigns which are focused on conversions. So this is one funnel that we can think about. Like, first, make them aware about the brand, all the services that you have. Then the second thing we can do is, we can directly make them fill the details. So this is one way of doing it. There can be other ways of doing it as well, like directly making them fill the form, or submit their details. That is one way of doing it. So what I'm trying to say here is, this Mind Mentors brand, one strategy one strategy for this Mind Mentors brand for the paid marketing would be, first, make the audience aware, and the second would be conversions. Now we can add many steps between these two, or we can directly go for conversions. That depends on the brand that we are promoting, the budget they are the budget they have allocated for their paid marketing strategies and everything. So the first step is to find out the audience. The second step would be to make a strategy for the brand, like, as that will reflect the current stage of the brand. Like, if the brand is new, we can make a complete awareness strategy, right? Then we convert them. Or we can directly, if the brand is actually very stable, or is not a new brand and is being in the industry for a very long time, then we can directly go for conversions. So what I'm trying to say is, it all depends on the brand that you are promoting, that you are making a paid strategy for, and also the audience that you have. In this case, for Mind Mentors, it will be parents, because we cannot directly show our ads to the children. So first, the parents will review the academy's page, review the services, and then maybe they will enroll the students, right? So this thought process goes behind the when you are making the paid strategy for a brand. Okay, so marketing funnel, that's how the marketing funnel comes into existence. I mean, because every brand is in a different stage. Like if the brand is new, if not many people know the brand, if it is just in the startup phase or early phases, then awareness is something important for that brand. We need to make people aware that we have a brand like this, like I showed you, the mind mentors. So what we can do here is, in the awareness stage, we can create a landing page where there are all the videos, where there are all the resources that the audience can access, all the details that they have, or maybe we can directly show them a video about the brand. Now, whatever the audience that is collected here, in the awareness stage, we can again target them with certain kind of ads, because now we have a base audience for ourselves. So awareness is basically getting noticed first. So the brand is getting noticed. So mind mentors will get noticed first with their awareness stage campaigns. So we will be creating the campaigns in such a way that they create awareness, right? uh, Now this awareness is basically getting noticed. In technical terms, or in advertisements, when we are creating advertisements, this is basically called impressions. So whenever someone views your video, or someone sees your ad, I'm not talking about whether they click on the ad or not, or any kind of engagement with the ad, but just the impression part. Like if they are seeing the ad, that is an impression. And we can run these kind of campaigns where actually impressions is the most important metric that needs to be taken care. So from the different types of campaigns, we will choose the campaigns in such a way that we are focusing on the awareness part of the brand. Okay, next stage that we can talk about is actually interest stage. Interest stage is basically we want the audience to click on our ad. So clicking on our ad, again, they are in a different stage of they're the audience is in a different state of mind. So basically, when we have shown them enough ads on the awareness stage, we have shown them the video, we have shown them the landing page details and everything, and you have enough audience on your website. Like from zero, you have increased your audience to, let's just say, 10K. So now you have an audience. And now also, the when you are creating campaigns, Google will also be prioritizing the kind of audience that your landing page is getting. So the first job is to get audience on your page. If it is zero, if you do not have any audience, go for the awareness campaigns. The people will get to know about your brand. Maybe they will click on the ad as well, but the campaigns will be focused on impressions. Now the next stage is when you have made this awareness stage campaigns, and people somewhat noticed your brand. The next stage is to make them click and visit onto the landing page. Like I said, we need to make sure that we have, from zero audience, we have some number of users on the landing page, and that too relevant. We don't want irrelevant audience to come to our landing page. So in this case, for mind mentors, the audience type is parents. So we want only the parents to come to our landing page. We don't want any other kind of audience, because the moment you create create advertisements for the wrong audience. Suppose here people come who are not even married. So, and you are again creating the ads in the interest stage, or you want them to click, The Google will learn about this audience, and it will again target the wrong audience. So it's a chain of mistakes that you'll be making. So when you are running the campaigns in the first stage itself, make sure that you are getting the right kind of audience, you are targeting the right kind of audience. Then the interest stage, here we'll be creating campaigns which are basically focused on clicks. We want the user to click on our ad, right? The another stage of funnel is consideration stage, building trust and intent. I think this is one of the stage that is being added. I mean, it depends on the content part more. We can include it in, I mean, as far as the advertisements are concerned, we can include it in this stage, interest one, that we want people to click. But theoretically this is a different kind of stage, where we are building the trust for the brand, right? First of all, they will look at your services in this stage, interest stage, and if they want those services, the next is to build the brand, I mean, build the trust in the brand so that they buy those services. So we will be creating campaigns accordingly. The last stage would be the action stage. I mean, once your audience is completely trust your brand, and the audience also wants those products or services, you can finally create campaigns that are focused on conversions.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, if we doesn't have any audience means first we have to create a mm, awareness campaign.
It's not, I mean, see, it depends on the brand that you are working with. You can create a complete strategy. I'm just giving you an idea about how to think while you are making, uh, while you are creating paid campaigns or paid marketing strategy for a particular brand. Suppose it is a complete new brand. I mean, there is no audience on the website or applications or anything. So you will go with something like this. First, create the awareness campaigns. Once you have some kind of audience, who has seen your ad, who has noticed your brand, then the next stage is to make them click on your ad. This is a very the ideal way to do it. I mean,
If
practically we don't follow it, but this is how we should go, because
okay,
there are budget constraints as well.
if it is a new business means it is better to go with the awareness campaign.
Yeah, initially you can go with the awareness campaigns, so that the
That will
tool
work.
learns about your so that the tool learns about your audience. The Google Ads learns about your audience, what kind of audience you want to target, and then you can maybe move to the other types of
Based on
campaign.
that, we can create display campaign or search campaign.
Yes, based on that goal, you can create display campaigns or search campaigns or any other kind of campaign.
Okay.
Again, with this goal, with interest goal, if your goal is the interest stage, then you can again pick up some campaigns, display, search, or any other campaign, and then you can select this goal. I mean, you can select the goal in the tool according to the stage, basically. So if the audience is in the interest stage, if they have seen your ads somehow, you have got some matrix to support. Again, you can just move to another stage and create campaigns accordingly. This will be more clear when you are actually creating the campaigns. I'm just trying to give you an idea like how to do it.
Okay, can you show how to create a campaign?
Yeah, I'll do that. Let me just first complete this one. so so this is another stage, where we can build trust with our advertisements, and finally we'll have the conversion stage, where we will be running the campaigns based on, I mean, which are focused on conversions only. You know why I am actually making you learn this? Because in Google Ads, I'll just show you, or in any tool you go, like Facebook also, Meta also, and LinkedIn, you get these kind of goals. I'll just show it to you. Okay, so when you are creating the campaigns, you get these kind of objectives here, right? Sales is an objective, leads is an objective, website traffic is an objective, then YouTube reach, views and engagements is an objective. So how you are going to choose the objective? This objective you choose on the basis of uh, the stage your user is in, or your brand is in, like more I should say, like at what stage your user is. So in the case of Mind Mentors, this website, this is a completely new one. I mean, not completely new one, but it's still in its early stages. So they've revamped their website, and this is in their early stages. So what we can do is we can go for awareness campaigns. Then we can go for website traffic directly. We want people to click the ad and directly come onto this website. Then leads is the final, I mean the where there is a conversion stage where we want people to actually fill the form. So if we want that, we can use this type of campaign. I mean, we can choose this objective. If we want the awareness stage campaigns, we can go for YouTube reach, views and engagement. So everything from the bidding strategies to audience to keywords, I mean, especially the bidding strategies will be, I mean, will be aligned as per the objective.
Okay, can you explain again?
Okay, we should, I mean, when I'll create the campaign, I'll explain it to you. Uh, let's just leave that for a moment. Just keep in mind that whenever we are creating campaigns, first we need to find out uh, the the stage at which the user is. Now, according to the stage of the user, we select the objective, and then after that, we create the campaign. So let me just create the campaign first. I'll just make a strategy for the Mind Mentors, and then we can move forward. Okay, so first, what we can do is for this Mind Mentors website, let's start with the interest stage. So if I am on the interest stage, suppose I am on the interest stage. So what I want is I want people to click on my ad and visit a landing page. That's what I want. So here the key matrices that needs to be that will be, I mean, that the ad performance will be judged on is actually clicks, number of clicks. Because for us in this stage, the most important thing for us is to get the relevant audience onto our landing page. So for this interest stage on Google Ads, we'll select website traffic. So this is the one campaign that we will be creating first. So So this is the different account. This is not mind mentors account, but I'm just showing you like how to create one. So let's just select this website traffic campaign. So this is how we have chosen our objective. The second thing is to choose the goal. Now these goals are actually created in the tool itself, right? And when you are actually choosing those goals, basically these goals are, I'll just first show you what these goals are. uh, so you can go here, conversions. These are the goals that we have created. Okay, submit lead form is one goal. Sign up is another goal. Contact, get directions, engagement is another kind of goal. Page view is another goal. YouTube follow on views is another goal.
Hello.
Yes,
What is the reason for status as shown as misconfigured?
because this goal is created by us and it is not configured properly. I mean, there is a process how we create these goals. So we must have done something wrong while creating this goal, and that is why it is being shown misconfigured. It is not tracking anymore. Okay, so goal is basically when you are creating goal, it's a different domain altogether. I mean, you will need few classes to understand like how you are creating these goals. For the understanding purposes, if you want, uh, I can tell you something about it, but that will only confuse you, I guess.
When it shows active status means it's tracking.
This one is tracking. This is the demo account, so you won't be seeing numbers, but here you will be seeing the numbers.
Without paying for ad, it will track or only paid ads are tracking.
Okay, so see, I mean, this is just an introductory course, honestly, and we have just three classes. Okay, so I cannot teach you everything about goals here, honestly. I want to, but I can't really, because that will take a lot of time. Okay,
Okay.
for the time being, you can understand it in this way that we create these goals, and these goals are used in our campaigns. So suppose you have created a goal. I mean, these goals are already there. You just create the conversion actions for those goals. Inside these goals, we have conversion actions. Suppose this is the submit lead form. So this conversion action would be something like if someone visits your website or landing page and then he submits the details, so that user will be counted as one here. So this is the goal. I mean, this is the conversion action we have in the goal. So this is the audience which has filled the details. So if one user filled the detail, the number here will be one. If two users have filled the detail, the number here would be two, and so on and so forth. So if there are 20 users who have filled the details, then this conversion action would show 20. And this conversion action comes in this under this goal, sign up. And this sign up this sign up is then used for the conversion campaigns. So every goal is basically for a particular type of campaign. Like if I go for engagement, then we go for this awareness stage campaigns. Like I'll just show you, like suppose we create one campaign, we choose this website traffic. Now here we won't be choosing goals on random. We'll be choosing a goal something like page views. Now, why we are choosing the page views goal here, or I mean the page views goal, because it will be including the conversion actions which are related to the landing page views only. So the audience that the campaign will be targeting will be relevant to it will be targeting the audience that is most suited to click our ad.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, why the symbol is shown nearby three actions? Here, conversion actions.
Hmm, conversion actions is 3.
Yeah, there is a symbol, no. Uh, it's wrong. Hello. Is it audible? Hello. Hello.
Yes, you can ask your question.
Yeah,
Hello.
it's audible.
Yeah, it's audible.
Yeah. Why the symbol is showing nearby the three actions? The wrong.
Mhm. Okay. So what you saw there was a conversion goal in Google Ads, right? In the conversion goal, suppose we are choosing this one, submit form, right? This is the goal that you saw there, right? In this submit form goal, we have few conversion actions like conversion action 1, conversion action 2, conversion action 3. You can create all these conversion actions in this goal. So what these conversion actions are, suppose you have a landing page and you have a form here that gets the details of the users. Now whenever a user submits the details, submits the form, this gets tracked into this conversion action. Suppose one user has filled the details, so it will show 1. Suppose two users have filled the details, it will show 2. Suppose three users have filled the details, it will show 3. In this way, you can create multiple conversion actions. You can track another form in another page. You can track a video click or video view in this conversion action. In conversion action 4, you can track some other actions on the website. So all these things you can track in this conversion action, in this conversion goal as conversion actions. And then you are using this conversion goal in your campaign. Now, why we are using this conversion goal, that is another concept, but we are using this conversion goal in our campaign. Aditi, you were asking a question like campaign must be a paid one. Um, I I did not get this. Like what you are exactly asking. So that is why we have this number in Google Ads, like three. What you saw there. Again, I'll just share it with you. So here there are three actions. Although they are inactive right now, that means they are not being tracked properly. But there are three actions that are being tracked.
Okay, that symbol indicates inactive.
Mhm.
Yeah, three inactive or unverified conversion actions.
Yeah, we have not configured them properly. That's why it is showing.
That is the reason for that symbol.
Yes.
Okay. If we properly configured, it will show the active.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
If they're active, then they are tracking all the conversions. I mean, they are tracking all the actions on the website. So suppose in one of the conversion action we are tracking the form, then that will be reflected in that conversion action. In one conversion action, maybe we are tracking a page view. In another conversion action, maybe we are tracking some other action like a video view. So all these actions are grouped together to make a goal, right? All these goals are present in Google Ads by default. There are also custom goals that you can create.
These are all considered as um, engagement.
Not all of them. See, leads from messages will be different, engagement will be different, signups will be different. Signups will be used for this one, for this campaign. Leads,
Leads. Okay.
yes. For website traffic, you can choose engagements.
Page
You
view.
can also choose page views. You can also choose both. That depends on what kind of audience you want to target.
Okay, we won't use signups for websites.
If you want signups for the website, then you should choose this goal, only sign up, and the objective should be leads.
Okay.
So first you need to study your brand, then you need to choose the objective. After the objective, you need to choose the goal. In the goals also, when you are creating your goals, make sure to include the conversion actions that are relevant. Like in the sign up, include the relevant conversion actions. In the page views, include the relevant conversion actions.
If we select websites, we cannot select sign up as our lead goals.
Well, you can do that. Your campaign won't get disapproved. But then, if you are doing it correctly, if you are actually dividing your audience, something like who have seen my ad for the first time, who have visited the landing page for the first time, the audience who have visited multiple times, now you want to target them. So it depends on what kind of audience you want to reach, because
Okay.
eventually the audience that is being targeted on this Google Ads will depend on your goal as well.
If some user visits our websites regularly means we can use signups.
Yes, because in that case you will be running the leads campaign, because now you have an audience on your website, like I mentioned in the beginning. Because
Yeah.
when you have people visiting your website regularly, now you know that you have an audience who know your brand. right?
Okay,
So
so they will.
now the next step is to get the details from them. So that is why
So
this leads campaign.
they will move on to next stage of sign up.
Exactly. First, if you do not have any audience, try to use this one and then choose your goal accordingly. You can choose page views. There are other kinds of goals that you can create. I am not going, uh, further into it, but you can create different kinds of goals for your campaigns as per your need. So most of the times, if you are using the right kind of combination, your campaign will perform well. If you are doing it randomly, maybe it will perform, but most of the times you will be spending a lot of budget and not getting results. Okay, so this depends on the camp. First the stage of the user. According to the stage of the user, choose your objective of the campaign, and then as per the objective of the campaign, you need to choose your goal.
Okay, how to fix this error inactive?
You need to fix your conversion actions.
Okay, so we have to track.
Yes, we have to track the website completely, and after that you need to use those actions in here. How you are tracking it, that's a different story.
Okay, that's a separate topic.
Yeah, that's a separate domain actually, tracking and analytics.
Okay,
But if you have done this correctly, this part, a lot of your problems will be solved. Like when you are running campaigns for your clients, or if you are if you're working somewhere and somebody asks you like optimize the campaigns so that I spend less and get more conversions. So this is one of the ways to do it. You should actually optimize your goals, and optimizing your goals means tracking your website properly, tracking all the conversions properly. Like you asked, like you have asked like why it is showing unverified, because we are not tracking it properly.
yeah.
We are making some mistakes at the tracking end.
Okay, it's important.
Yes, it's important for the campaigns. It is one of the factor, but important one, because this is how all the other this is how the automation of the Google ads work. If you are not choosing your goal properly, if you are not giving it the right kind of audience in your conversion actions, then it will definitely, when you are automating your campaigns, it will be targeting the wrong kind of audience for sure. So cleaning the account means first of all cleaning your goals. Okay, so after choosing the objective, you can choose the medium. Medium means what type of campaigns you want to run. So in the last lecture, we have studied about the campaign types, right? So we can either go for performance max, which targets which targets all the platforms. Like it will target your search engines, it will target the partner websites, it will target applications, it will target YouTube, it will target Gmail, Discover, Google Shopping, everything. Either you can go for search campaign that will be targeting your search engines specifically, like the ads will be shown on Google search engine specifically. Although you can choose to show these text ads in some other website, but then these search ads are specifically made for this search engine. Demand gen is for a separate network for YouTube or websites, like I said, Google partner websites, and they include images and videos as well. Now this video which is showing separately. This video is actually included in the demand gen only. Okay, so these two are one now. It is showing as different, but these two are one. Apart from that, we have display campaigns, which we discussed yesterday. It will be for the websites, the partner websites and applications. Shopping is completely different. You need to have the merchant account. So first, if we study, first we will study these campaigns, these one, and shopping campaign will be a different. It will be for the e-commerce websites and it will have a different merchant account. Okay, so let's not go into that. So these are the campaigns that we have, campaign types. So for our case, for Mind Mentors, for this website, what we decided earlier was we will create a search campaign. Okay. And in the URL, you can just pick this campaign name. And then you can go for all these sections here one by one, define these sections for your campaign, and finally you just make it live. So for today, I'll be just leaving it here only. I hope you have understood like how to select the objective, how to select the goals. One thing we have not covered here, and we have not covered how to create the goals. We have not covered how to create the goals, how to create the conversion actions. So this is we haven't covered yet, but there is an understanding like how to actually make a strategy for the paid marketing.